So guys, this is going to be just a little housekeeping, future of the channel, what's happening, just a bit of everything sort of thing. So no script, just completely freeballing it. So basically, some of you may be fully aware of what's happening with YouTube. YouTube is basically threatening to go down and crack down on what they call extremism and supremacy content. I fully support that side of it, but by reading their post or their blog, it also seems like they're going to be cracking down on conservatives. Now, look, I can't help but obviously think that this might be a direct response to obviously Trump winning the White House, alternative media having his back, debunking the whole CNN, the mainstream media. It's been pretty open warfare, for the past 12 to 18 months, a good solid anyway. And a part of me can't help but wonder if that's a response, that they're going to silence YouTube, shut YouTubers down, and sort of get the narrative back on track with mainstream media. So obviously, knowing what this blog says and sort of reading between the lines, I have contacted video.me or video.me. Their response, it didn't fill me with confidence. Basically, they said thanks for getting back to us or getting in contact with us, and then pointed me to the terms of service, which are extremely vague. And a lot of other people have said this too. So at the end of the day, obviously it's sort of a case of, well, are we safe on the platform or not? Well, to be honest, I can't give you an answer because the terms of service are vague. They literally are just referring to that, which is what YouTube always does. Also, video.me has the same sort of problems that YouTube does, in the fact that there doesn't seem to be anyone sort of coming forward, sort of being open and honest, or sort of being upfront and being in contact with the community. I just wish some of these programs like YouTube or video.me, I wish they would employ curators as their spokesperson or as their PR. It would be so much easier. But anyway, so where does that leave us? Well, obviously, look at the guys. We obviously have the website nonpartisanmedia.com. Worst case scenario, I will be putting up political blogs on that online. That is the absolute worst. They cannot silence this voice. It is going to go through, and if I have to effing pay for my own YouTube server, I will. So, and that's something I'm actually looking into seriously. But we'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, at the very least, I will be doing vlogs online, and basically the you can't stop the signal now, like they say in Firefly. So the vlogs will continue, or at the very least the vlogs will continue. Apart from that, another better solution than that, as the second worst, will be re-encoding these videos to a smaller format and uploading them to the site so you can directly access them from our site. So there are options out there. I've also been going through, I'm also doing video.me. I'm uploading there while we can at the moment. So at the end of the day, obviously that will contain a mirror for the Google, obviously for the Google ones or the YouTube ones. So at the moment, we're still on YouTube. We're still putting videos up on video.me. And we're obviously going through, and we're also expanding our finances as well. So for example, I've gone through, I've made a Bitcoin account or Bitcoin wallet. We've gone through, made a Patreon account. I've looked at mines. I'll be also adding that soon as well. We're going through Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, pretty much every social media I could think of. Hell, I'm thinking about going on Tumblr and just shit posting on Tumblr. Whatever it takes, right? But at the end of the day, the signal will keep going. We will not be silenced by this at all. Anybody that knows me in person will testify to the fact that you cannot shut me up. In fact, just by trying to shut me up, you actually make my voice so much louder. That gives me so much drive to succeed. So bring it on, YouTube. Try. We'll see how we go. But at the end of the day, and this brings me down to the final quote. So obviously at the end of the day, I have also looked into a YouTube server of my own. this is where it gets interesting. So, look, at the end of the day, obviously, I'm still doing research into it. I'm not saying, yes, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm still leaving it open. There is a lot of costs involved. Now, obviously, not only that, bandwidth, you have to run off your own servers, multiple servers. I've found a program that actually can go through and it's actually a YouTube clone, and I'll put a screenshot up here. It's actually a YouTube clone, so obviously that will work. But it's just simply the servers. How much bandwidth do I need? How much hard drive space do I need? Can the server handle it? Which service, which web hosting do I go through? I'm talking to the guys that host my website at the moment because I have a 99.9% uptime rate. But I'm also going through and talking to other people as well. So guys, if you have any information or any suggestions, please feel free to hit me up in the section down in the comments below, or feel free to hit me up on the email address that's on the screen right now, and let me know what your suggestions are. Apart from that, guys, look, at the end of the day, like I say, I just want to reassure everybody, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I will always be available. Also, I'm adding an email section to the website. This will be like an email subscription where it will go through and email you and contact you if anything changes. So if we get deplatformed off YouTube, or if we get deplatformed off video.me, or whatever it may be, or Twitter, whatever, an email will go out from this website. You won't be spammed constantly, like every day sort of thing. It's only going to be for major announcements. Also, guys, in the links below, I'll put the Bitcoin address for my Bit wallet. I've got Patreon address. Everything is down below. So if you want to help fund, obviously go for that. But guys, obviously at the end of the day, let me know what your suggestions are for a platform or for a web service or web hosting. I know a lot of YouTubers are talking about that, but I feel it's just a lot of talk. I'm actually giving it some serious thought. But guys, apart from that, I just want to reassure everybody, you can't stop the signal. You can't stop the signal, Mel. So to YouTube, try. We'll see what happens. Apart from that, guys, just want to reassure you, I will be here and we will always be making videos. Have a great day and enjoy.